It's true. Your RTX NVIDIA 4090 may only be worth $699. Before you say it's clickbait, this has actually happened to people who are trying to trade in their GPU. Now, you may say, oh, the 4090 has been in the news a lot because a lot of them have been melting the connectors. It's still going on. It's not just cable mod adapters. It seems to be happening across all types of, use cases. So a user recently tried to trade in his 4090 to Micro Center. Now, to make it clear, the 4090 is still the best GPU you can get, even though the 5090 is rumored to be coming, and that's going to definitely drop the price of the 4090. It's really not here yet. And now let's hear a word from our sponsor, VIP-CDKdeals.com, a Windows Pro CD key. Add to cart, you put in code CC20. This will also work on Windows 11. You want to go into your settings in Windows, change and adjust your CD key, click activate, and now let's go back to the video. When the 4090 came out, it definitely dropped the price of the 3090 by a pretty big margin, as well as the 3090 Ti. The 3090 went down to $700 where it kind of is today, $600 to $700, depending on the exact model and what condition it's in. So is a 4090 already $699? What's going on here? Obviously, when you trade in a GPU or a car or anything, they're going to give you a pretty low value compared to what it's worth. Micro Center still sells the RTX 4090 for like, $1,800. Some models are $2,000. The cheapest one often won't even be the MSRP of $1,599, but rather maybe $1,700 to $800. So they're not selling them for $700. Obviously, they have to get the GPU in, test it, put it out for sale. So they have to make a little markup. But here we're talking almost 1/3 the price that the GPU should be. So case in point, don't trade in your GPU to Micro Center or any other place, really. It may be higher on other platforms, and it may be that Micro Center just has so many GPUs now, and they do. I did a video the other day showing that there were like 66 or 70 4090s in stock at my local Micro Center. So you can bet they can't even sell the new ones because that hasn't really moved nearly as much, and they definitely don't want to be getting inventory of people trading stuff in and getting other things that they could otherwise sell to a different buyer. So that's probably a price that discourages people from trading in the GPUs. But I was curious, what if you look up another GPU? What are the prices they're offering? I looked up the mighty 1080 Ti, which was the best GPU years and years ago, and they're going to give you around like $98 for it, so under $100. Obviously, on the used market, you can still find 1080 Ti's, maybe like $200 or thereabouts. So it's still a lot lower than you'll be able to get for it if you sell it yourself, but at least you're not taking a massive hit like you are with, something like the 4090. Even other more modest GPUs like a 4060 Ti that used to be like $500, they'll give you around half of it. So it's still, not great. You can definitely get more if you sell it yourself, but it's not nearly as big of a difference as the 4090. And the same thing for an AMD 5700 XT. You're going to get around what you will for a 1080 Ti. So these aren't really like market prices. You can definitely sell on eBay or Facebook Marketplace or something and get a lot more money, but at least it shows you the 4090, it's going to be that price at some point. Let's face it, when the 5090 comes out, especially with the performance increase that people are saying the 5090 may have. It's definitely going to be pretty interesting, and I think it's going to knock the price of the 4090 down a lot. Remember, it's not just gamers going for these GPUs, it's also like AI and all of these different things. So for now, your 4090 probably isn't worth only $700, but that day is coming. Just don't trade it into Micro Center, and that's going to be pretty much the moral of the story. All right, guys, so remember to subscribe, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.